The Galaxy Z Fold 4 has a 50 megapixel main camera, a 12 megapixel 123-degree wide angle camera, and 10 megapixel telephoto camera with 3 by optical zoom and 30 by maximum digital zoom. Video records at up to 8K at 24 frames per second with the option of 4K at 30 or 60 frames per second. Plus, there is Samsung's excellent super steady video stabilization. There is a pro mode for stills and video, a night mode, single take, and portrait mode on the main and selfie camera. I find the combination of strong main camera, a good wide angle, and 3 by optical zoom to be just right, and the Z Fold 4 takes excellent photos with all three. It's vibrant and colorful without being overly saturated. The wide angle remains mostly consistent with a slightly stronger HDR effect, and the 3 by telephoto pictures contain a lot of detail and no obvious digital enhancements. Portrait mode works really well with fantastic edge recognition, while night mode is also good but not all that different in performance from the Z Fold 3. The main camera has a more natural look than the Z Fold 3S with less saturation and for better balance. The wide angle camera takes more detailed, better exposed, and more attractive photos. I've found I want to edit the photos. The Z Fold 4 takes less than the ones taken on the Z Fold 3 and have been confident in its abilities when out taking pictures. It can't match S22 Ultra's 10 by optical zoom, but it's an otherwise strong competitor as a fantastic all-rounder for both casual photographers and those who want to little more abilities. What's not so good? The main camera isn't great at taking close ups and fails to focus properly if the subject is too near the camera. I have also had a few photos taken with the optical zoom fail to focus in general, but they are rare and that may be due to using the camera with pre release software. It's worth noting for now, but not something to worry about. And while the telephoto camera can zoom to 60 by, it's a difficult to recommend unless you want to take pixelated, obviously digitally enhanced photos of poor quality. You won't want to bother. The under display camera UDC has 4 megapixel and is really no better than the one fitted to the Z Fold 3. It returns a soft image during video calls and is far less sharp than the 10 megapixel selfie camera on the cover screen. Samsung claims to have made the UDC, the under display camera so noticeable too, but to my eyes it's essentially the same. You can spot it when you look for it, but it's never bothersome. While you will probably use the camera from the cover screen most of the time, there is an advantage of using camera with the Z Fold 4 open. It's called capture view and it shows the viewfinder and controls on the right and the vertical gallery view on the left. It's really helpful to immediately see the photos you have taken in busy action packed situations or even to check the quality of your selfie.